Chrissy, thank you. There are more than 65,000 San Diegans suffering from Alzheimer's and more than 200,000 caring for someone with the disease. That's a lot of people. Joining us this morning, Julia Torres and Programs and Services for Alzheimer's San Diego's Jessica Empeño. Good morning to both of you, and thank you for being here. Julia, 27 years old, that's how old you are, and you became a caretaker at such a young age.
I was 27 when my mom was diagnosed and pregnant with my second child at the time.
What was that like for you?
Surreal, because at 27, that's the last thing you're expecting your parent to be diagnosed with. My mom was 56 at the time, so I had no idea what Alzheimer's really meant.
For those who are watching right now, because there are a big group of us who have parents, and you don't think that this ever happens to you, what was that moment like, and how did your life change?
Well, it changed drastically. I took a lot of reading, a lot of research, a lot of hands-on learning. You kind of just learn as you go, but it's an ever-changing disease, so you can't really ever figure it out. It keeps changing, and then you have to learn with each new phase of the disease.
What was the big red flag for you, that this wasn't just, like a memory loss, or she wasn't remembering things? When did things really change that you said there's something going on?
There was a lot of little events that cumulatively added up, and I thought you should go see somebody,
Like what? Like what were the...
Like, she brought me flowers for my birthday one day in August, and my birthday's in April. She would forget that she was going to babysit for me. I had a 5-year-old at the time, and I think the flowers were kind of an apologetic gesture, but that was the moment when I said, we should go to the doctor.
Since 56, that disease for your mom has now advanced. From what we understand, she's in a full-time care facility right now.
She is, yeah.
And I got to imagine that's very expensive as well.
Very expensive. I can't imagine what I would do if I didn't have that home supporting us. They're amazing. They're down the street. I pop in as often as I can, but it definitely got beyond what I could care for her.
Jessica, there are so many wonderful organizations that we don't even know exist until something happens to you and to your family, and then all of a sudden there's this community. You're part of that community that can help families like Jessica. Tell me a little bit about the organization here in San Diego.
Alzheimer's San Diego is a local nonprofit organization, and supporting families like Julia is exactly what we do. We are dedicated to providing that information, support, and assistance to help families adjust to this new normal of life with dementia.
And you also, these are things that a family wouldn't even know that could help them.
Right.
So what are some of these items you brought?
Sure. When you have somebody with dementia in your life, there's so many different things to think about, and there's 3 main things that we really want to help families focus on, and one of those is safety. Safety is so important, and because of the way dementia changes the brain and all of those symptoms, people with dementia don't realize that they might be in a dangerous situation, or they may become disoriented and lost. So things like a GPS device, things like medic alert bracelets, which we can help connect families to and have special programs for, can be really valuable in making sure people stay safe. There's also things that you can do in the home environment. Something as simple as putting knobs on the door or bells on the door to let you know when somebody is leaving can be really important as well.
Well, there is a big walk, and I know this also is very close to our very own Fox Eyes, Kathleen Bates' heart. Her mom also dealing with this as well. So the 2017 Walk for Alzheimer's, she is our MC, Kathleen Bates, for this event. It's on Saturday, 6:30 in the morning. If you want to go out and support, it's in Balboa Park, and we'll get all the information if you want to go out and support them. FoxEyeSanDiego.com. You click the Scene On tab, it'll get you all hooked up. Thank you for being here to share your story.
Thank you.
All right, we'll send it over to you.